Yeah, if you haven't seen the news yet, very tragic update. The New York Police Department did find Desmond amofah, aka Etika. They found his body, and he is dead. So this follows them finding his belongings on the Manhattan Bridge just a couple days ago. The update video I made just a couple days ago, where they found a bunch of his belongings on the bridge. They haven't been able to find him for over a week now. They hadn't found any trace of him for a while, and I mean, it wasn't looking good. I didn't expect him to show back up. I didn't think he was going to turn back up. I didn't necessarily have much hope that he was alive, but Desmond or Etika was being 100% serious with his video, with what he was saying, and unfortunately did go through with it and killed himself. So a lot of rumors had been spreading online, and I had been trying my best to tell people, and I hope that those people understand now that the stupid shit that they were saying was very unnecessary, and I don't understand why some of that stuff was being said, because it was never really feasible. It didn't make any sense. Like, they had one text and they thought that he ran off with a cult and all this other shit. Like, they had, you know, the New York City Police Department say they found his belongings, and they had a suicide note video and all kinds of other shit. And then they were just like, oh, well, he must have ran off with a cult because this guy on Instagram said so. I don't understand, but unfortunately, it's a fucking terrible thing, man. Like, he's gone forever. Like, he's killed himself. It's over. Like, there's no chance of him ever coming back. His cries for help weren't taken serious enough. He didn't get the help that he needed. It just, everything was failed. Like, all of his cries for help were failed when it was needed most. I mean, it's very clear that mental health is an issue that needs to be taken a lot more seriously. And, it's a really fucking tragic thing for the whole community. I think even people who aren't Etika fans can agree that this is a fucking tragic thing for the whole community, and we can all agree that this is a horrible thing. I mean, even if the dude had outbreaks on Twitter and shit, and said some outrageous shit on Twitter and had his outbursts, doesn't mean he deserved to kill himself. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, one of the first times in my YouTube career, I had I think like 14,000 subscribers. I mean, I had like a pretty tiny channel at the time. One of the first times I had an interaction with like a quote unquote big creator here on the platform was actually with Etika and his fan base. I don't know if it was actually directly with Etika or not. I have no idea. But I was streaming one day, and a bunch of his viewers came in and started spamming Joy-Con boys in the comments of the stream and shit. And I mean, I still remember that. Like, it was one of like the first big moments where like a big creator's fan base ever really noticed me or anything. And I still remember that shit to this day. And I mean, going fast forwarding almost to now, where this guy has fucking killed himself because apparently he had a tainted legacy because of all of his Twitter outbursts and whatnot. It's fucking tragic, man. It's just horrible. I mean, people gotta start taking mental health a lot more seriously. I mean, that shit's serious. That stuff kills people. I mean, it's pretty apparent that shit kills people. I mean, take a look at it. I mean, the evidence is right there. So, rest in peace, Desmond, or Etika, whatever you want to call him by. My condolences definitely go out to his longtime fans. I mean, I'm not going to call myself a fan of him because I didn't really watch his content, but my condolences to his fans, to his family, to his friends, of course, to him. I mean, just a really shitty way to go out, and I mean, nobody deserves that, man. That's just fucking terrible.